Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now address the court.
I think we're done.
I got something to say.
You want to say to Mr. Arnold, and he can say, he represents you, so ultimately you represent yourself, you can talk at will, but if somebody
Mr.
represents you.
Greg Caden had them boxes at his house for 15 years in his attic, doing all kind of TV interviews. That them boxes should not be allowed in
He's
the
just
cases.
gonna talk about it.
Yeah, them boxes should not be allowed. The tainted evidence, everything. The man, he broke a proffer agreement, and he broke the law, all kind of stuff. The boxes should not be allowed. They've been at his house for 15 years, and he do interviews, going in the boxes. Let me see here. Ooh, you can see it on any internet site that this man been going in the boxes for years, and he's a and a judge, federal judge in LA did a 142-page thing about him. Look it up on the internet.
So I think what the state said ultimately is that they don't think there's gonna be anything in those boxes that they're gonna use. Is that
And
right?
you just used something in them boxes. They just used something in them boxes from 1996, and they know they did it.
Yeah, no, it's certainly we are.
They're not only ugly on the outside, but they're ugly on the inside. They crashed in my family in this. They did my daughter first. They did my son. Then they just did my wife the last year. What's the name told me about these? David Westbrook told me about these dudes. He said they're not only ugly on the outside, but they ugly on the inside too. These two dudes right here.
All right. At this point, there's nothing before me to exclude any sort of evidence. There's been no motion filed about the proffer. I don't know if Mr. Arnold plans on challenging that or not. Ultimately, that decision is up to him. So we'll see you guys back on that 30-day date.
That was August 20th at 9 a.m.
All right.
At that time, we need to know if we're going to go on the 3rd.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.